We're almost all set finally. Okay, finally everybody, I'm Seth Hillary. I know I'm late, I'm always late. I tried to be early tonight, but I'm gonna be doing some original songs as always. And why don't we start off with this one, a little attitude song. You keep giving me advice that I never asked for. Like you're a self-appointed one-man task force whose job it is to save me from myself. As if I really need that kind of help. I want a friend, not a critic. Kindly take your opinion and go stick it. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. When I talk to you, I tiptoe over eggshells. I'm afraid the truth might damage your inflated brain cells. Never be the angel you pretend to be. You're projecting your own bullspit onto me. I want a friend, not a critic. Kindly take your opinion and go stick it. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. Goodbye can be a sad and lonely thing. But now I've got a song I get to sing. I want a friend, not a critic. Kindly take your opinion and go stick it. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. This is my so long song. I'm singing my so long song. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, well, thank you so much, Aubrey. So I'm Seth Hillary, those just joining. And these are all original songs, so if you like these, then I wrote them. And of course, I wrote them whether you liked them or not. Sorry, I'm still setting a couple of things up here. I just got one or two. Okay, I think we're all done. I think we're all set up. And happy St. Patrick's Day, Heather. How are you tonight? Let's see, what should we do next? Let's do something fun and up-tempo. How about this? You said a lot of things I shouldn't. I guess I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I wouldn't. I really hate who I became. But still, you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. It could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. an endless state of blissful heaven. But even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. Oh, thank you. And let's see. Oh, your anxiety is up. You know, I have a song about that. I'm so sorry to hear that, but thank you so much, Caitlin. So Heather, if you're still there, you know, I have anxiety. You know, I've told the story before. I blew the biggest chance of my songwriting career because I had an anxiety attack. So I'm going to play you my song that I wrote about that. And it goes like this. My brain says, let's go. My body says, oh my God. There's a flood and an earthquake from my head to my heart. It's beating faster, impending disaster. I'm shaking all over, my feet getting colder. I wanna run away, run away. 'Cause fear is a monster, a dream-killing horror that screams to be conquered by reason. It stands over me, big fangs but no teeth. Its power is all in what I see. There's really nothing here, just fear. Another deep breath still doesn't turn off my mind. But despite all the panic, my life's not on the line. Just keep breathing, keep on believing. Gonna get through it, just gotta do it. Start with just a step, just a step. 'Cause fear is a monster, a dream-killing horror that screams to be conquered by reason. It stands over me, big fangs but no teeth. Its power is all in what I see. There's really nothing here, just fear. I'll get it all together if I can just remember. Fear is a monster, a dream-killing horror that screams to be conquered by reason. It stands over me, big fangs but no teeth. Its power is all in what I see. There's really nothing here, just fear. There's really nothing here, just fear. Oh, what a kind comment, Bryce. Fortunately, a lot of people seem to disagree with you, so you're certainly entitled to your opinion, and thank you for sharing. We don't want to. I do have that song, We Don't Want to. Is that a request? Well, thank you, Heather, and I'm pinning your comment. You know, I have another song. Well, do I have another song? At least one more song about that subject. But, so, oh, thank you for sharing the live, Silvano. And if you're enjoying the live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already following me. Share the live. And also, if you can support me, that would be totally awesome and appreciated, because your support does keep the songs coming. We have a live goal tonight, which some of you can see at the top of your screen. And tonight we're going for hand hearts. And let me just, okay. So I think we had a request for We Don't Want To. Is that a request? Todd, me boy? I was thinking about doing that anyway. We blame our woes on woke and on immigration. We must fight for the rights of the privileged few. We hear it on podcasts and our favorite stations. Whoever tells us different is fake news. We can't tell what's real and what's made up. We take the bull spit in through eyes wide shut. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could research, we could check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. One owns 7 homes at a private island, while tens of millions struggle to make rent. There's a scammer and a fraud who won't stop lying, and that's who we elect as president. We get less of the pie while they grab more. We swallow all their lies as our main course. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could research, we could check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. We got hate we'd rather hold on to. We could learn, but we don't want to. The ones with the bucks control the information. They're in luck with our cooperation. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can listen to the other side, take a risk and open up our minds. We could see right through the lies, but we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. Before we lose it all, this is a wake-up call. We need to learn, even though we don't want to. So Fliptum is asking for a song that I didn't write, but I'm doing all original songs. If you want to hear songs that you won't find anywhere else, you're in the right place. Oh, thank you, Abby. Oh, well, I converted someone. Wow, I converted the skeptic. That's totally awesome. And thank you, Abby, for the follow. And thank you so much, Lena. Oh, well, that'd be totally awesome. Anybody, if you're enjoying my live and you can support me, that would be really appreciated. And your support does keep the songs coming. So Bryce, please, I would be very honored to receive something from you. And Abby, thank you for sharing the live. Oh, Bryce sent a goat. Oh, thank you so much. And a heart puff. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and support, especially from a former skeptic. So Heather, I know you've asked for this song before, and actually right after I wrote, the very day after I wrote We Don't Want To, which I just played, I was in the shower and I started singing this old song from my childhood, and I realized, wow, that is so simple. I want to write the simplest song I can now. And by the time I was out of the shower, I had this. False start. Just got one thing to say. It's nothing really new, the same as yesterday. I love you. I see your pretty face. A single thought comes through. Just got one thing to say. I love you. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. Sorry about that. When you take my breath away, there's not much I can do. Just got one thing to say. I love you. There are times when I like to go on and on. Share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only three that say it best. I love you. Just got one thing to say. I love you. Well, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. And thank you for the nice comments and the support and the follows. If you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already, and share the live. Yeah, these are all original songs. These are all songs I wrote. And of course, I also record them, and they're out there. You can hear them on my website or on any of the streaming platforms. I should do my current single, which is, I wrote this to thank you. Really, to thank you for listening. I wrote this song. The hours lost inside my head, trying to make things rhyme, and matching chords with melodies. It's always well spent time. I do this both for me and you, dreaming it will turn into music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. work I do, alone at home, grows to be much more when I'm behind the microphone, and my world becomes yours. So thanks for being here with me and giving me the chance to be music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. Music to your ears. Music to your ears. Thank you, Annie, for sharing the live. So those just joining, I'm Seth Hillary. I am doing all original songs. These are all songs I wrote, and thank you, Adrian, for liking the live, and welcome, and I'm glad you're here. And so that song was a thank you to you for listening. Oh my goodness. I just got a notification. Awesome! Promote coupon times 5 are mine. Now all I gotta do is find something to promote, right? So, I don't know how long, I might have to cut this live short tonight. I'm starting to feel, some of you know I have long COVID chronic fatigue. I'm starting to notice it, so I don't know if that means I should stop the live. I have to go at least 25 minutes so the live will count, as an official live. It's been 23 minutes. But I have a song about this, so I might as well sing it now. I just want my head on a pillow, my body flat out on a bed, the afternoon sun through my window. I'm tired of feeling half dead. I thought it would pass like a cold or a flu. I can't believe the nightmare this just turned into. It's a long haul, an uphill marathon with a lead ball. I have to drag along like an endless climb, a daily grind with all the strength I can find. It's a long haul, one small step at a time. I truly hate the whole notion of learning to live like this. I'm gonna have to keep hoping someday the fog will lift. If you know how I feel, you're not in this alone. You got someone who cares, someone who knows. It's a long haul, an uphill marathon with a lead ball. I have to drag along like an endless climb, a daily grind with all the strength I can find. It's a long haul, one small step at a time. I wish more people were aware there's real danger in the air, and it's a long haul, step at a time. Oh, thank you, Hearts, for sharing and following. And oh, Mina, thank you so much. So that is my song about long COVID, which is also known as long haul COVID, and hence the title of the song. Oh, and thank you, Hearts, for the rose. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and support. Thank you. And if you are enjoying the live, please do support me if you can. Your support would be really appreciated and keeps the songs coming. And if you can see at the top of your screen, tonight's live goal, we're going for hand hearts. And it's always great. Oh, Bryce, thank you for 2 more heart puffs. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I always try to make it at least an hour. I don't remember the last time I stopped before an hour was over. I try to do songs for an hour, and when I can't do it, I just yap. Or what we call yap music. It becomes yappy hour. And right now what I'm doing is yap music because I'm picking on a guitar and yapping. So it's not just idle chatter, it's yap music that I'm performing for you. Hey, Alex. It's going, I guess, okay, except I'm really thinking I might have to cut it short tonight. Because the fatigue. I didn't get to take as long a nap. I was running late. I always do that. I always run late. I procrastinate. One more thing. Let me just, and I'm, I got one more thing before and then it's like, oh, shoot. Now it's 20 to 9 and I haven't had a nap yet. So maybe that's the reason I didn't rest up enough before the live. But usually, I always get a burst of energy when I start. But tonight's burst of energy seems to be wearing out. I'm getting a spam phone call. I forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb from my phone. Oh, now yappy hour. I've lost everybody. It says 0 people in the room. Dylan, how are you? Oh, now it says 4 people. It went from 0 to 4. Well, yeah, but I have long COVID. I have chronic fatigue, so I need naps throughout the day. Oh, and thank you, Dylan, for liking the live. I don't know if I should soldier on. I'm afraid of getting what they call post-exertional malaise. I want to keep playing songs, but I should do my upcoming single. Why don't I do that? So, I'm a big Deadhead, as I mentioned before, and their rhythm guitarist, Bob Weir, passed away recently. So I wrote him this song. From the day you got me dancing and you made time disappear, your music was like magic. The rhythm of the years, through the ups and downs of my life, you sent joy to fill my ears. Like a daydream in the sunshine, you're the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings you left behind you will never disappear. So for me, you'll always be the rhythm of the years. No one could do guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. I got on, the bus took off, and the music never stopped. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, you're right. You're probably right, Alex. Oh, Bree, and also really. Thank you for the follows. So that's my upcoming single. That's coming out on March 27th, although I am seriously considering putting it up on my website in advance, so you can download it from there before anybody else on the streaming platforms gets to hear it. Oh, thank you, Graham, for the lightning bolt. Actually, the lightning bolt is very appropriate. I don't know if that was a coincidence or if that was intentional, but that was a tribute for Bob Weir of the Grateful Dead, who passed away recently. And the lightning bolt is one of the Grateful Dead's iconic symbols. They have one of their many artwork, a famous piece of artwork that was the cover of one of their albums. It's what they call the Skull and Lightning, and it's this skeleton with a red and blue head with a lightning bolt through it. Oh, it is. Oh, intentional. Awesome. So we got a deadhead here. That's awesome, I think. So, the exception to the all original songs is that every once in a while I'll throw in a Grateful Dead cover. But I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight. Lately, so my favorite has been, Broke Down Palace. Recently, I've enjoyed playing Casey Jones a few times. That's another one of my favorites. As is but that's too long and too slow, so I don't play that on my lives. So I'm Seth Hillary. I do all original songs. Oh boy, what can I do now? Can I just I really wish I could just pause the live for 10 minutes, lie down, take a little nap, and come back. I wish I could do that. Hey, I'm okay tonight, but I'm feeling fatigued. So my recent lives, I've been making I always try to do songs for an hour, and in my recent lives, I've been making it past an hour every time for the past several months. Usually when in the past, it's been sometimes I make it 45 minutes and then I gotta kind of start yappy hour. But today the yappy hour is starting really early, so I don't even know if I can make it. I don't even know if I can make it to the full hour tonight, even with yappy hour going on. I really want to play more songs for you. I have a song I want to try out, actually. I have this song, it's a country song. I actually wrote it, how many years ago? More than 30 years ago. And I made a demo of it on my very first trip to Nashville. Unfortunately, it was a great idea, but the way I wrote the song was not very good, and it almost ruined my, I got this meeting set up with the vice president of ASCAP, this guy named Ralph Murphy, and I played him that song, which was a mistake because it wasn't ready yet. But I ended up salvaging the meeting, so that's a whole long story. But anyway, the song wasn't, and then, I got a lot of experience writing, and 10 years after that, I started thinking about that song again. I guess I thought about it every so often. And then one day I thought, I think I should be able to figure out how to fix that song. And I did. And I ended up getting a lot of attention in Nashville from that song. I actually got a sort of a staff, well, it's kind of a, it wasn't exactly a staff writing deal. It was, but it wasn't, because this publisher came up with this creative way of giving me a staff writing deal without having to go through all the legal hassles of it, and also without an advance, without, you know. But so the song, but I thought I should add it to my live, but I'm wondering if the song, I don't know if it aged well. I mean, it's a fun song, but it could be taken, if you know, it could be taken the wrong way, and it might sound like creepy instead of fun. So I don't know. I'm gonna post it to my Discord server and see if anybody gives me their opinions. I could, you know, I was thinking of even playing it live and seeing what you all think. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Pop Tardy. Thank you for 14 finger hearts. Wow. So, if you just joined, I've been talking about how tonight is kind of a rough night for me. I'm like feeling the fatigue much sooner than usual. So, I would love to keep going, especially with the 14 finger hearts. That's like, you know, incentive to keep playing. I wonder if I have like a song I can do. I already got one thing to say. That's like the mellowest song I have. If I could do one like mellow song that I could just, you know, not exert too hard on it. So anyway, those of you who are unfamiliar, I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 New York time, although I don't know if I'm going to make it till 10 tonight. This could be the first time in 2 years that I don't make it a full hour if I do end early. Yeah, I just hate not making it to the hour, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should go rest and come back on Thursday, or maybe even tomorrow. I could do an unscheduled one if I'm feeling up to it. I've been wondering about like Wednesday evenings, how those would work out. But, you know, I don't want to do like Wednesday and Thursday as a regular thing because because of the fatigue, I don't want to commit to 2 nights in a row. But just as an experiment, to see what happens if I go live on a Wednesday evening, or even a Monday evening, or a Wednesday afternoon. A Wednesday afternoon is kind of weekday afternoons. I've actually tried those a few times, and they turned out pretty good. Except I can't do that on a regular schedule because weekday afternoons are like when I have to do like errands and, you know, things like that. Water. Yeah, actually, I didn't drink enough water before starting. That might actually be part of the problem. I was a little dehydrated to start. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna take a 1 minute. You know what kind of break? I guess they call it a nature break. I'm not supposed to say that. I'm just supposed to say I'm gonna take a little break. But I'll be right back. Okay, so if you're still here, hey Maria, how are you? I thought I saw you coming in as I was getting up. I hope you're still here. So, you know, I just realized I think I forgot. So I have this like medication I'm supposed to take for the fatigue. I really don't know how much good it does, but I think I forgot to take it today, and maybe that's the problem. Hey, you're still here. I'm so glad you're still here. It's showing on my screen, it says that there are 0 people here. So I guess that's wrong. And Jacob is here now. Now it says that there are 3 people here. But you know, for those of you who were here 2 years ago, remember there used to be 200 people in the room at a time. And I really wish I knew how to get back to that situation. So you know, you can see the dark background I have on the screen. I spent like 2 years trying to figure out what changed, and it wasn't even necessarily the algorithm that changed, because they used to provide you the statistic of how many of your, they used to call it the conversion rate, and then they changed it to the tap through rate. So that's the rate people see the live and they decide to join or not, and that rate dropped a lot. Really a lot. And I was like, so it's not the algorithm. It must be something I'm doing. And I was like, I'm not doing anything different. So I spent like 2 years trying to figure out what. And then I remembered, oh yeah, my live agency told me to buy a pole lamp because I had this dark background. They said, that doesn't look professional enough and you should get a. So I got this lamp. And I started thinking, could that be the change that. Because I found out I got that in November of 2024, and I started noticing the drop a little bit after that, so not immediately. So was that what it was? So then I thought, okay, what happens if I try to restore the dark background? So I did, and that tap through rate went up a little bit, but not close to what it was 2 years ago. So the dark background seems to encourage more tapping, even though some people think it makes me look like AI. By the way, what I'm doing, as some of you know, this is not just idle chatter. I'm performing yap music because I'm picking on the guitar and yapping. And actually, TikTok apparently does think that's music because it automatically creates these live highlight videos. So I posted one once, and it was just me, doing yap music. And TikTok muted the video because it said I was using unauthorized copyrighted material. And all I was doing was basically this, what I'm doing now. But that was enough for TikTok to mute me. And you know what? When they mute you for these supposedly... I've been muted for using my own songs. And there's no way to appeal them, really. If you appeal them, you get an automated response, this boilerplate about how you're not allowed to use copyrighted material. I'm like, can a human please read this? Because I'm doing my own song. I can't really be violating my own copyright. Hey, Olivia, thanks for asking. It's actually not such a simple question. I actually did a whole series of videos talking about my start in music, but I took some lessons when I was 11, but that was kind of not really for whatever reason. So I really started playing when I was a junior in college, and that was, as you can tell, I wasn't born yesterday exactly. That was my junior year in college, was like in 1975 and 6, I guess. But I didn't really seriously I never really took extended guitar lessons. I've tried on and off a few times, and but I spent more. Well, for the first few years, my real dream when I started playing guitar, of course, I wanted to play guitar. But but I also wanted to write songs. And it was another 8 years. 8 years? Yeah, I guess about 8 years before I finally realized that I could write a song. So I wrote my first song in 1983, and as some of you know, that song, I've actually released that song. And I'm really proud of the fact that I released that song, because most songwriters I know are ashamed of their first songs. But my first song turned out pretty good, and then I discovered this recording like a year or so ago that I had made of this song, and I played it for some other songwriters to see what they thought. And the other songwriters, these are experienced songwriters, we have this weekly group that meets by Zoom. So I brought that song in and they said, hey, you should release this. So I'm really proud of the fact that other songwriters thought my first song ever was good enough to release. So it's out there, it's called Job Search Blues. And I wrote it, I was an MBA student, believe it or not. Yes, me. I actually have an MBA. I have a Wharton MBA, believe it or not. So I was an MBA student at the Wharton School, but I went to business school for all the wrong reasons, and my heart was totally not in this. And, it was my last semester, and when I finally decided I was going to try to write a song. It's like, what am I going to write about? And I was like, every conversation, I was so sick of it. I was like, how's your job search? How's your job search? I'm like, okay, I guess that's what I'm writing about. So I wrote Job Search Blues. Cool. And well, it's, also my song, that and other songs, you can hear them. You can not only hear them, you can also download them on my website. And the link's in my profile, but it's SethHillary.com or Seth Hillary Music. Each of those will work. SethHillaryMusic.com or SethHillary.com. But the link's in my profile, so you don't have to remember. And also, I have a Discord. Please join the Discord. And let's see what else. Oh, I have artist merch also on my website. And I have a brand new, do you know my song, Being Me? If you know that song, there's a line in that song, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. That's kind of the payoff line of the song. And I thought, I've done this with several songs. I thought that's on its own. I love that message. That sums up the whole message of the song. And I think that works on its own with even, independently of the song. So now I have hoodies and t-shirts with that line. And you can get that on my website. Well, I was, please follow Olivia, yes. And anybody, if you're enjoying my live, please follow me if you're not already. Or subscribe, or whatever it's called, on whatever platform you're watching from. And if you can support me, that would be totally awesome and appreciated. There's a live goal, some of you can see at the top of the screen. Tonight we're going for hand hearts and the pink box at the bottom. If you don't see either of those, go to my profile. You can support me there. And if you don't see the support link in your profile, there's a link that says either Linktree or website, and there's a support me link there. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Olivia, and the share. I really appreciate it. So I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday nights. So somebody asked, who asked what I did before retirement? Well, I was actually working in the music business. I wasn't actually making a living, I was the struggling artist. But before that, like I mentioned, I got an MBA in marketing, and I had this corporate marketing job. It was the worst years of my life. And then I kind of did the songwriting thing. Unfortunately, there's a joke that pretty much summarizes my situation. But the joke is, what do you call a songwriter whose girlfriend left him? And the answer is homeless. So I was fortunate that my wife was supporting my songwriting dream for so long. Geronimo, how are you? If I'm saying that right. So I'm Seth Hillary. I do original songs, and right now I'm doing yap music. It's Yappy Hour, and I'm performing yap music. Believe it or not, yes, I still have, I that makes me want to play a song. I have a song about that. It wasn't always clear we were going to stay married. Oh, and thank you, Dots, for the follow. It wasn't always clear we were gonna it was gonna work out, but after like more than 30 years we're still together, and I have this song called Here We Are that I really love, and it's also on the website and on the streaming platforms. You can hear that one too. But that song is a celebration of how we met under unlikely circumstances and made it through the hard times, and after years and years and years we're still together. And it was really unlikely circumstances where we met, because we were both literally thousands of miles from our respective homes. We're from different continents, actually. So that was a hard song to write, actually. I had this time, I actually literally, I was looking around the house one day. We raised a family, our kids grew up and they moved out. And I was like amazed. I was looking around, I'm like, after all that, and here we are. And I thought, here we are. That sounds like a song title. And I had to convince myself, like I went back and forth, is that really a good enough title to write a song around? And I just kept coming back to it. And I'm like, yeah, I guess it is a good title. I just can't forget about it, so it must be good. And then it was really hard to write it at first. And then I finally wrote a version before bed. I finished before bed, and I thought, all right, I got it. Oh, thank you so much for the hand heart. Oh my goodness, we're now 1/3 of the way to the live goal. Thank you so much. And the friendship necklace. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and support. So as I said, I went to bed thinking, I got it now. I got to put the music to it tomorrow. And then I wake up in the morning and I looked at it. I'm like, this sucks. And then I just didn't know where to go with it. And then finally, I came up with the opening line. Coming up with the right opening line just opened the whole door to the song, and then I finished it really quickly after that. But it took me days, of trying to come up. I don't know what to say. And I said this, I had like 2 different versions before I finally. And then once I came up with the opening line that I liked, and the opening line is, even though we came from such different worlds, at that one single time and place on earth, there we were. I actually love that. I don't know. Saying it makes it even sound better, but it actually brings tears to my eyes just saying it like that. But that opened the door to that song, celebrating the fact that, yes, we are still married. Oh, wow, I almost made it to the hour. Oh, Lucky Lenses. Thank you so much. I don't think I've ever seen Lucky Lenses before. 2 of them. That is awesome. I gotta pin these. I gotta pin the hand heart, because that's 1/3 of the live goal. Thank you, Alex. And thank you for the like. Thank you so much. Ellipsis. Can I call you Ellipsis? I was gonna lie down and take a nap, and I still need to do that, but now it's only 6 minutes to the hour. Oh, and thank you, Who. What song do I have about optimism? Do I have a song about optimism? I don't even know if I have a song that's strictly about optimism. Maybe that's the next song I need to write. I know, but now I only got 5 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left to the hour. I love to make it, I really hate when I don't make the hour. And sitting here, I know it's still exertion, but it's a lot less exertion than singing. And this kind of picking on the guitar is a lot less exertion. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. We made the live goal. Thank you so much. Can I call you Ellipsis? I don't know what to call you. Or ... Ellipsis. Thank you so much. We made the live goal. You were so awesome. I really appreciate you. I love making the live goal. Well, the problem with the last ending song is I don't want to get post-exertional malaise. And I may be overexerting just by sitting here and yapping, but soccer player. Oh, you know, now I'm supposed to set, I should, when you make one goal, you always set another, right? That's the way it's supposed to go. So I don't know what goal I should set. Let's see what it suggests. It always makes a suggestion for me. Let's see what it suggests. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much. Oh, but yeah, by the way, when you send a heart me, you become a member of the fan club, so thank you so much. And a heart me is only 1 coin. Oh, by the way, and I'm supposed to tell you if you want to recharge your coins, you get a 25% discount if you do it on the website as opposed to the app. Because if you do it on the website, the App Store doesn't take its, if you do it on the website, on the App Store takes 25% cut. But if you do it on the website, they don't, so you get a 25% discount. It's tiktok.com/coin. 25% off on recharging. Oh, we made another live goal. Thank you so much. I don't know why it suggested 1 rose as the goal. But we made it. Thank you so much. So now I get to set up another goal. It's telling me the same thing. It's telling me 1 rose. Okay, why not? 1 more rose. Every goal feels good, right? Oh, thank you so much, Catherine. Catherine, I'm going to pin your comment. I really appreciate that. And I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad that you're enjoying my live, even when I'm not doing songs. I'm just yappy hour. It's yappy hour, where I perform yap music for you. I hope you like that phrase. I made that up. I think it's pretty funny because I'm picking on the guitar. I have ADHD. I can't even just sit still. So when I'm not singing, I just fool around on the guitar and I yap. So it's not just idle chatter. It's yap music. YouTube page? Olivia, you too? Wow, a lot of us out here. I mean, some people say they have ADHD, but I actually literally have been diagnosed with it. They tried to put me on, meds, but they didn't work. And they had side effects. But they say for a streamer, ADHD is actually a superpower because, I can just go on forever about who knows what, and I go off on tangents. Oh, only 55 more seconds and we make it to an hour. I can't believe it. So, my problem was I did not get diagnosed until my adult life. And thank you so much for the rose. We made 5 more roses. Thank you so much. We made another live goal. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the love and support. So set up new goal. Okay, that's telling me another rose. Okay, why not? I didn't get diagnosed till I was an adult. And it really affected me in school a lot. I mean, I did well in school. Oh, and we made another goal. Thank you so much for 2 more roses. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know if I should just keep resetting the goal each time. I mean, that's what they tell me to do. That's what they advise me to do. But it really affected, I did well in school despite it. I guess I was smart. I had really terrible work habits. In fact, when I was in 7th grade, so I had this older brother, and he took French in my school district. Oh, thank you so much for another rose and another live goal. Thank you so much. So he took French. We started French in my school district. We started French, foreign language, in 7th grade. So I was in 5th grade when he was in 7th grade, and he had this textbook that we had this little bookshelf, and his bookshelf was above my bookshelf. And I used to walk by the bookshelf, and I saw his French textbook. And for some reason, I became really fascinated by his French textbook. And oh, thank you so much for you're also awesome. So I became fascinated with his French textbook. And I started reading it. And I just kept reading the French textbook. And by the time I got to 7th grade, I was like almost all the way through or maybe I was all the way through the French textbook, which was like 3 years worth of French. So I was known. I was famous in my school for being the best French student. Everybody knew that I was really the top French student, and it was really obvious. And at the end of the year, they gave out a French award, but I didn't get it, and I knew I wasn't going to get it because I kept forgetting to do my homework. Even though I kept studying the French textbook, I just would forget to do my homework, and my French teacher got annoyed, and she warned me. She says, if you keep forgetting to do your homework, you're going to be sorry. And I kept forgetting, and she said, well, you're going to be sorry. So on the day they announced the French award, I knew I wasn't going to get it. But, we were at this big award assembly. And so they said, and now for the French award. And everybody turned to me, expecting me to win. And I knew I wasn't going to win, and I didn't win. Because I just kept forgetting to do my French homework. Oh, thank you, the rich boy, for sharing. Oh, and thank you, Alex, for the heart me. And that makes you, if you're already a member of the fan club, you have a re-upped. Thank you so much. 1 heart me. Oh, and thank you so much for 5 roses. And we did make the hour after all. Thank you so much. And so anyway, that's how my ADHD affected me in 7th grade. And then, I got to 9th grade because we moved, and my new school district, they didn't start languages till 9th grade. Oh, and thank you so much. We made another live goal. Thank you for the rose. 5 roses. 10 roses. Thank you so much, Alex. Yeah, he keeps telling me to set up a new goal, and every time I click that, it's saying 1 rose should be the new goal. So I got to 9th grade, and my French teacher was awed. She wrote on one of my tests, I got a 90. Oh, another live goal. Thank you so much. I was always getting 95 to 100 on the tests. So I remember getting this one test back, and she said, your work amazes me. But I had the same problem in our class, is I kept forgetting to do my homework. And I realized her normal procedure was to collect the homework at the end of class. So this caused me so much anxiety, but every day I'd get to class without having done my homework, and she'd be doing the lecture, and I'd be sitting in class doing my homework, and I always managed to complete it by the end of class. But that was so stressful. But she thought I was her best student ever, she told me. So when it was time to apply to college, I asked her to write my recommendation letter, which she did. And that was a good thing. Which helped me get into my dream school. Oh, and thank you for another rose, and you are awesome 5 times. Alex, you are also awesome 5 times. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and support. Brown University. And another live goal. Thank you so much. 5 more roses. I don't know, should I keep setting up the goals? I feel like, but it's right in front of me. Set up new goal. I really appreciate your support. And another rose. Thank you so much. I'm starting to feel guilty doing this, but it keeps saying you set up a new goal, so I should keep doing it, I guess. So I got into Brown University, and even my guidance counselor, that I'll never forget. My guidance counselor told me not to bother applying there. So whenever I think of my guidance counselor, so he told me that I should apply to like the quote little Ivies, and he said like Tufts University. He just said Tufts. He didn't even say Tufts University. He said, now every time I think of Tufts, I think of this guidance counselor who told me not to apply to Brown. And but when my son was applying to college, we actually visited Tufts, and I actually wasn't that crazy about it. The campus, it's got like these hills going through the campus. So it'd be like walking around this campus would be, get out of breath. So everybody, thank you so much. I'm really, I did manage to make it to an hour, and I still need to take a nap. So I guess maybe I should take the nap. But again, just sitting here performing yap music is less strenuous than singing. But I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 New York time. We did make it. And although I've been saying this for the past month, oh, thank you again. Thank you so much, Alex. Oh, wow, 25 roses. I didn't even notice that. And another rose. So that's 26 more roses. Thank you so much. I've been saying this for the past month that maybe on Sunday I might try 4 p.m. instead of 9 to see how it goes. And so in the meantime, go to my website. There's a link in my profile, but it is SethHillary.com or SethHillaryMusic.com. Either one of those will work. You can not only stream, but download my music there. You can get my artist merch. I have the new Being Me t-shirts and hoodies, which have the line for my song, I Don't Worry, I'm Too Busy Being Me, among other things. And you can sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. And you can also, not through the, is there a link on my website? Maybe I should put a link on my website but I have a Discord also. That link is also in the profile. So thank you all so much for being here. This has really been fun. And I really appreciate all of you, and I hope to see you again really soon. Oh, and 5 more finger hearts for the road. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time, everybody. I got to read this. Every time I click end live, TikTok begs me to stay. It begs me almost all the time. It doesn't. There was one time recently it didn't do it, but so I click end live and it says, end streaming? End live? Are you sure you want to go? We still have 4 viewers who'd love to stay and support you. And I really appreciate all of you for staying and supporting me. And I hope I'll see you next time. Thank you. Good night. Okay, thank you. Who? And where's the end stream button? Where did it go? Oh, wait a second. Okay, I see what's happening. There we go.